on set. Now we have some information for the seniors. Refunds for the Universal Studios trip and for prom are currently being processed. If you have participated in 4 or more drama productions during your high school career, please send an email to Ms. Paletti, list your name and the shows in which you have participated. This also applies to the crew. Also, keep DMing your senior photo and information about your plans next year to @PadreBobCHS. Finally, if you plan to attend MPC this fall, or if your college plans may change between now and the end of summer, please be sure to read the important email from Mrs. Hunt about Friday's Join the Pack event. To register, complete the simple online MPC application and receive your MPC student ID number. Also, if you haven't filled out your FAFSA, do it!
And now, Silver Linings with Mrs. Hatch.
Water conservation is always important, but now they say 20 seconds to wash your hands. You know what? Those people that you know used the restroom, didn't wash their hands, even they are washing their hands. Silver lining.
Yearbooks are still available. They may not be coming until late May or early June, but they're still coming. Purchases can be made through the Carmel High web store. Don't be the only one without a yearbook memorializing this unusual year of Padres.
Hey Padres, it's me, Mrs. Von Ruden. I am back today to give you 3 more tips on navigating these interesting times that we are working through. Tip number 1 for today is to calm our minds. There's a lot of great apps out there through our smartphones, our tablets, web pages as well, that give us some real techniques on how to calm our minds down. And these are apps like Calm, Happify, Colorfy, Headspace. I'm going to post those on the school bulletin as well. Also, relaxing sounds and visual relaxation is good for us to give our minds a total break. And I'll post those as well in the bulletin, some access to some great soothing sounds like a campfire, waterfall. Sometimes we just need to give our brain a total break. Tip number 3 is if you're having a hard time sleeping, meditation is really helpful for that. And I'm going to post a video from the late Kobe Bryant, who gives a really good quick talk about the power of sleep and meditation. So you might want to check that out if that's you. Well, I hope these 3 tips help you today. Again, a reminder, counselors are available to connect with via email. Mr. Johnston, Mr. Rogers, and myself, Mrs. Von Ruden. And in addition, Mrs. Capano is also available via email, so you can connect with her as well. Have a great rest of your day, Padres. I miss you. Peace out.
Feeling like I'm breathing my last breath. Feeling like I'm walking my last steps. Look at all of these tears I've wept. Look at all the promises that I've kept. I put my all into your hands. Here's my soul to keep. I let you in with all that I can. You're not hard to reach, and you blessed me with the best gift that I've ever known. You give me purpose. Yeah, you've given me purpose. Thinking my journey's come to an end. Sending out a farewell to my friends. Far in a peace. Ask you to forgive me for my sins. Oh, would you please? I'm more than grateful for the time we spent. My spirit's at ease. I put my heart into your hands. Learn the lessons you teach. No matter when, wherever I am, you're not hard to reach. And you've given me the best gift that I've ever known. You give me purpose. Every day you give me purpose. In every way. Oh, you are my everything. Oh, you are my everything.
Juniors, we have rescheduled the San Francisco Bay Boat Cruise Prom for May 2021. If you purchase a prom ticket this year, it will just carry on over to the event next year. If you do not think you will be attending prom in 2021 or your family would like a refund, please email Miss Vita at dvita@carmelunified.org. Juniors, bummed you can't visit college campuses this summer? Log in to Strive Virtual Online College Exploration Week, now through May 8th, to view virtual presentations for juniors to explore college opportunities. This free event features over 450 colleges in 47 states and 13 countries. Experienced college admissions officers will share tips on what you need to know. Choose from hundreds of different admission presentations and information sessions, including topics like the value of a large public education, the best questions to ask an admissions counselor, do's and don'ts of essay writing, and many more. Information to sign up is in the bulletin.
It goes so far back. It was before Anderson was golden. It was before Lisa Brazil even went to Brazil. It was before Mr. Deckelman learned to count. He was just like playing some bluegrass in some honky tonk in New Orleans. And it was before Julia Fausti even made a deal with the devil. It was like before Mr. McCarty was just a bearded twinkle in his mother's eye, or Mr. Hanley learned to tune, or even before Don Hatch figured out how to cross the road.
Cut, Dad. You made your point.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was getting carried away.
Get your Sight First Literary Magazine available at the Carmel High web store for only $10. Along with the usual variety of short stories, poems, and essays, there are also sections showing how CHS has adapted into online learning. This is probably the most unusual Cypress ever, so you don't want to miss out on it.
some library information. The hashtag book cover double contest is going on this week at the library through Instagram. Some Amazon gift cards going out to the most creative entry. Just think. Send your own replica image of the book cover to Mrs. Schnurr, eschnurr@carmelunified.org. Or post and get more details at Padre Bob CHS on Instagram. What's new from the library? What's new from the library? What's new from the library? Well, aside from their always available database and ebook subscription content, the library has added a new section on their homepage titled Special Access to Online Resources in Response to COVID-19. Check it out today.
Hey, shut up, I'm doing a Zoom.
Don't talk to her like that.
Hey Padres, Mr. McCarty here with another History of the Day. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about May Day. May Day is a pagan holiday that dates back thousands of years. For example, the Celts celebrate a holiday called Beltane. Beltane is a celebration of the coming of the spring. The dark days of the winter are over, and the light days of the summer are coming. The Romans also used to celebrate a holiday called Floralia, which is a holiday dedicated to the Roman goddess of flowers, Flora. May Day is a holiday that celebrates the coming of spring and celebrated around the world. It's usually celebrated with maypoles, flowers, baskets. However, in the 1880s in America, it took on a different meaning. On May 1st, 1886, we had something called the Haymarket Riot. Over 300,000 workers in America walked off the job on May 1st to protest for an 8-hour workday. And the protests in Chicago eventually turned violent when a supposed group of anarchists chucked a bomb at the police station, killing several police. The police then opened up fire on the protesters, and dozens of people were killed and wounded on the streets of Chicago. In memory of the riots in Chicago, in 1889, the group of international socialists decided to celebrate May 1st as Workers' Day. And so May 1st eventually became International Workers' Day and is still celebrated around the world as such. However, in America, the holiday became associated with communism and socialism. And in 1894, we had the Pullman strike, and President Cleveland sent in troops to Chicago, which ended up killing the workers in Chicago. And to make up for that, he gave them a holiday called Labor Day, which we now celebrate in September. While America celebrates Labor Day in September, most European countries celebrate it today on May 1st. Because it became closely associated with socialists and communists around the world, America began to distance itself away from May Day, especially in the Red Scare of the 1920s and the Red Scare of the 1950s. In fact, in 1958, during the Cold War, President Eisenhower tried to change May 1st from International Workers' Day to Loyalty Day in America, because, communism. So while May Day is not really celebrated in America, it is still celebrated around the world as a day for protest, a day for workers' rights and worker solidarity, and also a day to celebrate the coming of spring. So as you go throughout your day today, Padres, wrap some ribbons around that maypole and stand up for workers' rights. Have a good one, Padres.
Hi guys, it's Hannah here, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a homemade mask. First, you'll need a bandana, or a piece of cloth would work too, and 2 rubber bands. Next, you're going to fold it in half and smooth it out. Then you're going to fold it in half one more time and smooth it out. Then you're going to take your 2 rubber bands and slide them onto each side. And you can slide them depending on the size that you want your bandana. So the farther in you go, the smaller it will get. Then you're going to fold those 2 sides into each other, and you're going to tuck one in. And then that's it, you're done. And you just take the rubber bands and you put each behind one ear, and you have a homemade face mask. Thanks for watching.
Hi guys, I'm Olivia and today I'm going to be reading the clubs. We start with This Club Saves Lives, who wants to extend a huge thank you to everyone who has donated and made sure that no one goes hungry in our community. You can donate today by going to thisclubsaveslives.org/fundraising. Also from This Club Saves Lives, the club meetings are held on Zoom on Tuesdays at 12 o'clock. The Zoom link will be sent before the meeting and is also posted on the club Google Calendar. To join the Remind, text @4SavesLives to 81010. New members are always welcome. There's a mock trial lunch meeting at noon each Friday. Join the mock trial Remind by texting @mock20-21 to 81010 for more details. All students interested in joining the CHS Ethics Bowl team, please sign up for the Ethics Bowl Remind by texting @CHS-EB to 81010. They will be holding virtual meetings and hosting movie nights with Netflix parties. Contact Mr. Stafford at mstafford@carmelunified.org for more information. Finally, singers and songwriters. Sign up for the CHS Songwriters Guild Remix by texting @CHS-SG to 81010. Let's get creative during this time at home. They will be working on collaborations and coordinating live stream performances. Also, be sure to follow them on Instagram @singer-songwriter-club_CHS. That's all the clubs for today. Thank you guys and see you next time. Bye.
Hey Padres, Mr. Mello here. When things get hard, or maybe just really, really weird, I got 2 pieces of advice for you. Stay safe, keep rolling. Roll on, Mellows!
Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche, voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, que ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause.